This is a collaborative effort a few years ago with the Integrated Pest Management Program and the Missouri Climate Center. We used weather data from the National Weather Service Cooperative Weather Station Network. It's a robust network that extends across the entire country. There are about 9,000 cooperative observers in the United States. Here in Missouri, we have about 170 cooperative observers who on a daily basis they report temperature and precipitation. And so what we did was we used 30 years worth of data from 1981 to 2010 from these cooperative weather stations to develop this website to show frost freeze probabilities here in Missouri. And this is the website on the bottom. If you go to that, it'll take to the guide on the left. If you click on some of these various maps, you can see what this provides. And on the left, if you go to the median date point maps, that's that red box I put in the upper left, it'll take you to the cooperative weather stations that have been around for most of that period from 1981 to 2010. And for example, this is the spring median date of a temperature of less than or equal to 32 degrees. And you can see what those dates are using those numbers, using those statistics that were provided by the Cooperative Weather Station Network. If you click on the up, you can see that map above it where it says median date maps. This is a 32-degree map, but you can look at 36-degree median dates, 28 degrees for moderate freezes, 24 degrees for hard freezes. And on the right, if you click on the median date contour maps, you get a contour showing the spring median date of temperatures less than or equal to 32. You could see across far northern Missouri, the median date is generally around the 3rd to 4th week of April. And then as you go into parts of mid-Missouri, it's around mid-April. You get a little bit of an urban influence captured in far eastern Missouri around the St. Louis area. And then as you go upward along the Ozark Plateau, you get a little bit more elevation change. And so you actually have median dates of your last 32-degree spring temperature, very similar to what they see in northern Missouri because of those elevation influence of the Ozark Plateau. As you go into southeast Missouri, you descend into the southeastern lowlands. And so you'll have a much earlier spring median date of a less than or equal to 32-degree temperature. So feel free to check out the guide and look at the various temperature thresholds. You can look at point maps. You can look at contour maps. You can even look at extreme dates. On the left here, we have a handful of weather stations that have a fairly continuous record that goes back well over 100 years. And so you can see these are some of the latest dates over a 100+ year period on when we saw our last 32-degree temperature. Here in Columbia, May 9th, 1906. Over in St. Charles, May 25th, 1925. So it gives you an idea of how extreme or how late in the spring we have seen 32-degree temperatures. Also on the upper right and lower right, these are contour tables where you get much more information when it comes to threshold probabilities under various temperature thresholds. If you hover your mouse over the dot, it'll show you a table with much more information.